We are live here at POS Long Field in North Lamar, where we've got a regional final matchup with the Liberty-Eylau Leopards versus the Celina Bobcats. We are Texarkana Game Day. On the call tonight is myself, Nick Reed. In the booth with me is my very good friend, Zach Doty. How you doing tonight, Zach?
Doing very good and looking forward to a great baseball game here tonight here in North Lamar. Just should be a great game all around, a bunch of talented players on both sides, and should be an interesting matchup for sure.
Definitely a bunch of talented players all up and down both of these lineups. Going to be a really, really exciting matchup. This is a rematch from last year, round 3, I believe, or round 4.
Yep.
We got this matchup in round 5 this year, the regional final. So a little bit more on the line. A trip to Austin, actually.
Yeah, winner goes to state. A huge opportunity for both of these squads and something that they're going to want to capitalize on either way.
Exactly. We've got a big matchup on the mound tonight. W.T. Jones for the Leopards and R.J. Rue, two pitchers we've seen, both of them so far this season.
Yeah, two guys that are R.J., of course, going to be a pitcher at the next level. And then I assume the same thing for W.T. as he finishes out his career next year with Liberty-Eylau. But two very talented pitchers. I mean, W.T. started 2.68 or ERA, just under 100 strikeouts with 99 on the year. I mean, just a great overall player. Both overall players are super talented and will offer a lot in this game.
Yes, sir, they definitely will. W.T. Jones, a pitcher we've seen battle all year long on the mound, definitely willing this Liberty-Eylau team to the place that they are, obviously with the help of his teammates. But R.J. Rue, a guy that we saw come in the last series in Game 2 and completely take over a ball game. Almost going the distance and before being relieved by Jackson Rooker from the Bobcats. So this is going to be a great series. Two well-coached teams, two teams that are very aggressive on the base path, not afraid to put down the bunt, not afraid to let it all hang and swing for the fences here. So it's going to be a good ball game.
Yeah, and I think the big storyline is with it only being a one-game series, how are those number 2 pitchers going to react? Noah Bentley and Cal Jones are going to be huge in this game. If one of their starters gets in trouble to begin with, those two guys are going to be huge impacts and carrying out that bullpen for either side.
Exactly. A one-game series here definitely changes a lot of things, changes up the game plan on how you come into a series. You don't have that give-me game that you can kind of throw somebody out there and throw off a little bit or anything like that. You've got to put your best guy out there. You've got to put your best foot forward tonight, because if you lose tonight, the season's over.
Yeah, everything on the line. I mean, winner goes to state, but loser also goes home. I mean, it's a huge game. Huge scenario for both of these squads, and I think they've played to get to this point to where they've been ready for this moment all season long.
Exactly. Hey, like I said before, this is a rematch from last year. You've got to think the guys in the Liberty-Eylau dugout still have that sour taste in their mouth from being sent home by the same exact Celina Bobcats, as this Celina team is very senior heavy this year.
Yeah, a lot of returning guys for that Liberty-Eylau team have that sour taste in your mouth, like you kind of noted. So they're definitely looking for revenge. And then on the other side, Celina has experience against this team. They know how they play. I believe 7 seniors on this team, and most of them start as well. And so for them to come out and have the ability that they have and to have this experience against this Liberty-Eylau team is huge for them.
Exactly. You always see a better game, I think, the second time around. You know, these are almost the same exact teams on both sides. They've got to fill each other out last year. So I'm expecting this thing to pop off in the first inning. It's not going to be a fill each other out type of game. They got that all out of the way months ago, and now they're ready to let it all hang here, and someone's going to go to Austin after this.
Yeah, today is June 2nd, I believe. I mean, you know your team better than any other time that you have this year. And so you're going to come out and throw everything that you got in this one game, and I feel like a winner of tonight we could see winning state.
Oh yeah, both of these ball clubs have the potential to win it. Obviously, they're still here, and if you're here in the 5th round in Texas, we heard it out of Coach Jones's mouth himself. There's no pretenders left. All the pretenders are going home. You may have had a little run, and you may have thought you were something, but you're at home now, and all the teams left now have somebody. They're going to have good arms on the mound. They're going to be good 1 through 9 at the plate. You're going to have to bring your best stuff to get there, especially in a one-game series. Well, really, from here on out, it's a one-game series.
Absolutely. Both teams have earned every step of the way here, and I believe even Liberty-Eylau looks to either set or tie their single-season win streak, or not streak, but winning total for a season with 31. So that would be huge for the Leopards as well.
Both teams being announced right now. We are ready for some playoff baseball here. I played on this field before. This field right here sent me to the state tournament twice in my career back in high school a long time ago. This field holds a special place in my heart, and I know a special place in Coach Jones's heart. And Coach Fowler sitting there right now looking at his team, watching them take the field. I got a chance to sit down with him this week. He sounded more locked in. He's always locked in, but he sounded more locked in than ever. The players seemed like they were more locked in at practice than ever this week. And so the Leopards are ready to take on this Celina Bobcats tonight.
Yeah, I know from 2 hours from now, one of these teams is going to have a huge memory as well from this ballpark, and they're going to cherish it forever. Right now we're going to go to the national anthem, and so we're going to take a break for that.
The lineups have been called. Both teams are out on the field. The national anthem has been played. There's only one thing left to do, Dodie.
Play ball.
That's it, man. We're here, round 4, like I said, in North Lamar. Round 5. I'm sorry, I keep saying that. Round 5 here in North Lamar. W.T. Jones on the mound for the Leopards. R.J. Ruwe on the mound for the Bobcats. And we're going to have us some playoff baseball.
Yeah, WT's been looking forward to this moment since last year. I mean, he came in and was the Game 2 starter last year against Celina, and so he's going to look to capitalize on that and get some revenge here for sure.
Revenge has to be on the mind, at least in the back of the minds of all these Leopards, especially the ones who were here and played in this game last season. These guys have got to be looking to get it. But my favorite thing about a game like tonight is not necessarily the guys' names that we always say. Obviously, the W.T. Jones, the Cal Jones, the Britton Pipes, the Dylan Gardner. Those aren't the guys that win you ball games like this. Obviously, they're going to make plays because they are who they are. But those aren't the games. Those aren't the guys that are going to win you this ball game. Your guys that we don't mention their names very often are going to be the ones to win this ball game. We've got the Celina lineup for you right here. Leading off is going to be center fielder Sean Robbie. Robbie made a huge impact in the last series for the Bobcats. W.T. Jones and these Leopards are going to have to find a way to keep him and his speed off these base paths.
Yeah, a great leadoff guy, similar to Cal Jones. Always finds a way to get on base and will be a menace on the base pass for sure.
First pitch hit out to Cal Jones. He throws it across. Dylan Aber catches it, and that's going to be out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out for W.T. Jones and these Liberty-Eylau Leopards here.
A great way to start. 1 pitch, 1 out. Puts great confidence in W.T.
R.J. Ruwe steps up to the plate, the opposing pitcher tonight. Oh, to Ruwe. Comes in high. 1-0, your new count. W.T. Jones right back on the rubber like always, working with that tempo. As pitch number 2 comes in for a strike. We got a 1-1 count here.
Yeah, he's going to come in and make it his game. He's not going to let the batter have any opportunity to get a mental advantage on him.
Another ground ball hit out to Cal Jones, scooped up, thrown across the diamond, and that's out number 2.
Number 34, Noah Bentley.
That's going to bring up Noah Bentley, your center fielder tonight. Also probably going to be your relief guy if anything goes on with R.J. Ruwe.
Yeah, we got to see him in that last series against Pleasant Grove, and 107 pitches in, he looked like a better closer than he did a starter. And so I expect to see kind of the same thing here tonight.
W.T. Jones gets ahead with the swing and foul ball right there on pitch number 1.
So far, these first 2 batters done exactly what you needed going to his favorite defender, his older brother, Cal Jones.
There's a pop-up. May stay in play here. Neighbors is going to get us to the fence. He's got a chance. Out of play just over the right field fence there.
2 pitches, 2 foul balls here to Bentley. Another good start for WT here in this count.
Way ahead in this count. A chance to shut the door right here. Definitely don't want to give up an 0-2 two-out hit to Noah Bentley. 0-2 pitch. Almost broke it off there, but it comes in just a little high and inside. 1-2, your new count. One-two pitch coming across for strike number 3, and that's out number 3. And the Leopards get out of the first inning. 1-2-3. As they take a small break, we're going to take one with them. We'll be right back here on Game Day.
Life is busy, and we get it. The State Bank mobile app was designed to make banking more convenient for you. Check account activity, make transfers, pay bills, and manage your debit card in a snap. You can deposit checks from the convenience of your home or wherever life lands you. The State Bank app lets you organize your accounts, manage alerts, and easily email our customer service experts. Now that you have State Bank at your fingertips, you can spend more time doing what's important to you.
Your family, your bank, State Bank.
And we're back here in the bottom of the first inning. WT Jones and the Liberty-Eylau defense get out of the top half. 1, 2, 3. Not an easy thing to do versus this Celina lineup, but WT Jones looked great doing it. 2 ground balls hit over to Cal Jones, whipped across the diamond. The Liberty-Eylau Leopards started off. Can't ask for a better start than that if you're Coach Fowler.
Not at all. I mean, perfect way to start for the Leopards. Keep all the momentum on your side. Now you get to hit, only throwing 8 pitches that inning for WT Jones, and so that's going to be huge for him.
Pitch count has been a factor in every playoff series we've seen. Some pitchers having to come out before their coaches probably wanted them to and things like that. So coming out of that first inning, just 8 pitches was a great job. And now speaking of 8, you've got number 8, Cal Jones, leading off right here.
Yeah, Cal Jones been a huge part of this offense. Always finds a way to get on base, batting .423 so far this season with 41 hits, 21 RBIs, 29 of them being singles, and then 12 extra base hits.
12 extra base hits from your leadoff is something you cannot be upset about at all right there. Cal Jones definitely a guy that finds his way on. Obviously, you said it with that .423 average.
And then the question is how is Liberty-Eylau going to set the tone here to start with the first batter? We know that they can play the small ball game and capitalize on base runners, or you can capitalize on Cal Jones just being a good hitter and putting the ball in play how he knows how to.
You know, Cal Jones likes to hop on stuff early in the count here, but seeing a bunt laid down, especially since they're playing on grass tonight, could be something that we see from the Leopards. 0-0 to Cal Jones here. First pitch outside, ball 1.
We were kind of talking about it on the way up here, but plate discipline is going to be a huge thing for the Leopards here this game. Not swinging outside and things outside of the zone is going to be huge for them.
Pitch number 2 is also outside the zone, ball number 2, and that's exactly right, Dodie. We talked about how we kind of thought that Celina maybe got let off the hook in their last round by a lot of swinging of the bat. So if the Liberty-Eylau Leopards can control that pitch called strike 1. If the Leopards can control their plate discipline, I think it'll be a different ball game here. 2-1 pitch on the way to Cal Jones. Breaking ball falls in for a strike. Count even at 2 here. Cal Jones choked up on the bat here, protecting the plate. He's going to swing and miss, and that's strikeout and out number 1 for R.J. Rue and the Celina Bobcats. Cal Jones not happy with that second strike.
Now batting the catcher, Tristan Howe.
That's going to bring up your second baseman, Tristan Howe. First pitch comes in high, ball 1 for Howe. Howe hitting .327 on the season for the Leopards.
Yeah, 33 hits. He's another guy that just puts the ball in play. A lot of his hits coming as singles. but a guy that you can rely on to get on base pretty easily.
1-1 pitch to Howes. He swings through it, making the count 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on for the Leopards here. One-two pitch. That's going to be fouled off. Tag for out number 2, and that's going to bring up your pitcher, W.T. Jones, to the plate. 2 outs, nobody on here in the bottom half.
Now batting the pitcher, W.T. Jones.
Oh, to Jones. Breaking ball falls off the plate, ball 1.
WT batting .407 with 37 hits, 35 RBIs, 15 extra base hits.
Strike 1 on the fastball. 1-1 is your new count here. W.T. Jones hit by pitch. And that's going to be a base runner with 2 outs here for Britton Pipes, your third baseman tonight. Liberty-Eylau, we definitely know they like to move around and be aggressive on the base paths here. With 2 outs, I wonder what we're going to see from the Leopards.
Yeah, Britton coming in with the most hits on the team with 44. Also batting .407, 35 RBIs himself. He's going to look to do something big here with WT on the base.
First pitch from Ruwe, strike 1. 0-1 count here, 2 outs, man on first base for the Leopards. Pipe swings through, strike number 2. They're sitting with an 0-2 count with 2 outs here. W.T. Jones gets a lead off first.
Let's go 1-3, don't give him nothing.
Pipes is going to get hit with a fastball. 2 hit by pitches in a row. That's going to put runners on first and second. That did not feel good for Pipes, though, right in the back of that calf muscle.
Yeah, I mean, you never feels good to be hit by a pitch, but especially a Division I baseball player like R.J. Ruwe, it's going to add a little bit more of a sting to it. But I mean, doing your job, eating it, and getting another base runner for the Leopards.
2 outs, 2 men on for your catcher Dylan Garden tonight. A chance for him to put the Leopards on the board first. You think W.T. Jones is going to score with anything on the grass here? First pitch comes in low. 1-0 your count.
Yeah, WT, one of your smarter base runners. Anything put and play, really. Him and his dad are going to have something scheduled up to get him to score.
1-0 pitch misses inside. 2-0 is your count now. 2 outs and 2 men on. Pitch to Garden. It misses, and it's going to roll off the dish. W.T. Jones is going to move up to third. Pipes moves up to second. There's runners on second and third. 2 outs here. And there's a 3-0 count to Garden. If you're R.J. Ruwe, you know you've got first base open here. 3-0 count. You don't want to serve it up to Garden, who's got 2 home runs in these playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, that's a huge play, 3-0 count. I mean, you might want to look at possibly letting first get open here.
3-0 pitch on the way. It does come across for a strike. Putting Garden in a 3-1 count.
Gets a take sign there. See what he does here on this 3-1 count.
Still got to be in the cup for Garden here. And that misses. And the bases are juiced for your center fielder, Aiden Easter.
A huge moment here for your senior center fielder, Aiden Easter.
You're going to have a runner for your catcher Garden here.
And to run it first, number 17, Zyvan Banks.
Zyvan Banks.
Banks comes in. We're going to have a meeting at the mound as well from Celina. Head coach Troy McCartney going out to talk to R.J. Rue
Batting for the Leopards.
in the infield here.
Aiden Easter.
A hit scores one, but also anything off the dish here. W.T. Jones, like you said, one of the better base runners in our area here. Definitely looking to score and bust this game open on anything he can right here.
Yeah, Easter 17 RBIs this season. Definitely looking to add to that total right here in this big moment.
Oh, to Easter. He hits it high. Looks like it's going to get out of play down the right field line. Makes the count 0-1 on the foul ball here. All runners in motion. If anything touches the ground, 1, possibly 2 runs is going to score, as you've got athletic Britton Pipes standing on second base as well.
Yeah, Easter a little frustrated after that foul ball. He knew that he could have got a hold of it. He's going to look to do the same thing here on the second pitch.
A ball down the right field line, possibly scores 3 with Banks on first. Second pitch misses outside. Looks like Rue is going to try to stay on that outside part of the plate here. Although there's a lot of space behind the first baseman there and down that right field line.
Yeah, a lot of space open. Definitely playing to the right-handed batter some more, but after that foul ball, you might want to slide over a little bit.
Great breaking ball right there from Rue. Catches the plate. 1-2, your new count here.
Seems like the umpire is going to be very strict on not getting outside of the batter's box and going to want a quick game and not mess up timing too much.
1-2 pitch coming to Easter here. Easter swings and misses. That's strike 3. And R.J. Rue gets the Celina Bobcats out of a tough jam with the bases loaded. If they take a break, we're going to take one with them. We'll be right back here on Game Day.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
And we're back live here at the top of the second inning. Catcher for the Bobcats, Caden Mitchell, stepping into the batter's box. Mitchell very impressive behind the plate. The last time we saw the Bobcats, also impressive at the plate. A lot of power, a lot of speed. Right here, W.T. Jones set to throw the first pitch. First pitch, swinging strike. 0-1 your count.
Great start there from WT. Starting back off where he finished in that first inning.
Second pitch, strike 2. W.T. Jones way ahead here, 0-2.
And he's going to be a huge leader in this game.
0-2 pitch misses outside. Definitely something, not giving Mitchell anything he could hit right there.
Yeah, a tough way to end at the bottom of the first, and him coming out and doing his thing in the top of the second is going to be huge for the Leopards.
Evens the count at 2 here. Breaking ball missing just high right there. 2-2 your new count. Nobody out, nobody on here for the Bobcats. That pitch hit hard out to right field. Hagen Powers tracking it. It's going to hit off the wall, but foul. Long strike right there. Evens the count at 2. Definitely going to want to reposition that pitch the next time he throws it.
Yeah, Caden Mitchell, the catcher, another college athlete soon to be. Got almost every piece of that ball that you could want, just a little bit foul.
2-2, still your count, nobody out. WT Jones comes with a high fastball. Almost got Mitchell to pull the trigger there. We're sitting at a full count now. Full count, swing and a strikeout. Out number 1 for WT Jones and the Liberty-Eylau Leopards.
Beautiful breaking ball there by WT. Drops a bunch and fools Mitchell.
Third baseman Jackson.
Anytime you see the last guy that struck out stopping at the on-deck circle to tell the guy, you know that last pitch was probably pretty nasty. But Jackson Rooker steps into the batter's box for the Bobcats. First pitch misses just low. That makes the count 1-0 here. Second pitch just misses as well. 2-0 your count.
Another close pitch there by WT. Trying to put him right on the corners and right on the edges. Make it a tough game for these Bobcats.
2-0 pitch misses low and away. That's going to make the count 3-0 now. That's going to be ball 4. And Rooker reaches with a base on balls. That's going to bring up Major Brennan, the shortstop tonight.
I think a big thing there was not showing him the same things that he showed Mitchell in the previous at bat. Kind of trying to throw off each batter in his pitch sequences.
WT Jones, who we know is not scared to throw over to first. As we have a step off there. These Bobcats very aggressive on the base pass, like we said in the pregame. WT Jones got to be weary of that here. First pitch, swing and strike.
Comes back with that breaking ball, and it does again what it did the last batter. Beautiful drop and gets a swing and miss.
Quick pick over to first. Rooker gets back just in time. 0-1 count to Brennan here. Another swing. And that's going to be strike 2. 0-2 count right now with 1 out. 1 man on here. Quick pick. Rooker back in plenty of time. Oh, 2 pitch on the way here. Rooker's going. We're going to have a balk here called on WT Jones. Umpire's going to say he did not come set there. Runner on second now, 1 out. After the balk call, count still 0-2 here. Swing again. That's going to be strike number 3 and out number 2. Great pitch right there from WT Jones.
Yeah, another beautiful pitch by WT, and you got to wonder if the balk kind of messed up Brennan and his timing and kind of messed him up there at the plate.
Kingston Hangardner, your third baseman, stepping into the box. 2 outs, man on second here. WT Jones steps off the back of the mound. Gonna have a swing and bunt here. Britton Pipes comes up and fields it, flips it over, and that's gonna be out number 3. And the Leopards get out of it. Celina leaves 1 man on. We're still tied here. As they take a break, we're going to take one with them. We'll be right back here on Game Day.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of industry-leading Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Take advantage of exceptional financing offers from your local Cub Cadet dealer today.
You've spent years working hard to create your financial security. Reward yourself with a checking account designed specifically for you by a bank that shows you the outstanding level of customer service you deserve. With State Bank's Elite Checking, you can qualify for a competitive rate of interest, no monthly service fee, free checks, and superior customer service. Let State Bank be your bank for service, relationships, and living life to its fullest.
And we're back live here from POS Long Field here in North Lamar. But we're all tied up 0-0 going into the bottom of the second inning. Celina did get a man on base due to a walk from WT Jones in that inning. He was stranded on second due to some great pitching and a great play made by Britton Pipes to end the inning there.
Yeah, great pitching, like you said, getting that next strikeout after the 4-pitch walk, and then relying on an excellent infield and Britton Pipes, who made an incredible play, and then Neighbors also adjusting his body to get that out.
Colin Evans leading off the inning for the Leopards. First pitch comes across as a strike. 0-1 your count. Colin Evans hitting .333 on the season.
Yeah, Colin done a great job here in the middle of the lineup to do whatever he needs to do for this Liberty-Eylau team.
Breaking ball slides in late, a little bit outside. 1-1 your new count. Evans swing and a foul ball hits off the glove of Mitchell. That's going to be strike number 2. Colin Evans was able to record a walk-off hit in these playoffs so far. Looking to get a hit right here to lead his team off in the bottom of the second. 2-2, your new count.
Yeah, Colin, one of the younger players on this team, but has not fell short of making an impact, for sure.
Evans almost went for that one right there, outside and low. Full count here. And we see these Leopards doing a great job of making Ruwe throw all of his pitches. 3-2 pitch hit hard by Evans. Out to center field, and it's going to be out number 1. Great at bat from Colin Evans, though.
No batting, first baseman Dylan.
Yeah, great at bat, fighting off a lot of pitches, and like you talked about a minute ago, making Ruwe throw the whole arsenal at him, getting to see a little bit of everything.
Dylan Neighbors, your first baseman, who just made a great play, steps into the box with just 1 out here. First pitch misses high and outside. 1-0, your new count. One 0 pitch to Neighbors comes in for a strike. Evening up your count at 1 here.
Neighbors has improved his game dramatically throughout the season. Started out just barely under 200 and has now batted over 300 coming into this game. I mean, a huge turnaround for a very young player who has a lot of promise here for this Leopards team for in the future.
Neighbors chokes up with 2 strikes. Swing and hits it hard out to center field again. That's going to be caught by Noah Bentley for out number 2. 2 outs in a row right there from the Leopards, but they are showing that they're able to get around on these pitches from Ruwe, as these balls are not soft to hit.
No, not at all.
Maddox Moore steps into the box for the Leopards now. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch strike. 0-1 your new count. Maddox Moore, another above 300 hitter on this in this Leopard lineup here. As he hits one on the ground. Ball flipped across the diamond. That's going to be out number 3. Ruwe and the Bobcats get out of the bottom half. 1-2-3. We're still tied up here 0-0. As they take a break, we're going to take one with them. We'll be right back here on Game Day.
Robbie.
We're back live here at the top of the third inning. Connor Robbie, your DH, stepping into the box for the Bobcats tonight. WT Jones still on the bump for the Leopards here.
Both pitchers in this game doing an incredible job so far. We're just 30 minutes in, and we're starting the top of the third already. Done a great job getting through these lineups.
Great breaking ball right there from WT Jones. Just misses the zone. 1-0 your count. Second pitch misses as well. It's going to be 2-0 here.
Another one of those pitches like we've talked about, right on the corner of the zone.
Breaking ball falls across right there. 2-1 your new count. WT Jones tries to crawl back into it. Two-one pitch misses just low again. We're 31. Nobody out here. Three-one pitch misses just inside. Ball 4.
Now batting right fielder Zach.
WT Jones calls time so he can talk to Garden. One runner on, nobody out here for your right fielder, Zach Henderson. Henderson, a guy you got to watch out for the bunt right here, as we know he's got probably the best set of wheels in this lineup. And there he is showing it early. Great pick from WT Jones there.
And Celina definitely designed their lineup that way to have a speedy guy to close out the bottom of the order and to kind of restart all over again to allow more people on base.
That one bunted right back to WT Jones. He bobbles it. Henderson's going to be safe. We just talked about the speed of Henderson.
Now batting top of the order, number 1.
No room for error when he lays a bunt down, and you see it right there, bunted right back to the pitcher. Just one little bobble, and he's safe on first. That's going to put runners on first and second. Nobody out here for your leadoff, Sean Robbie. Liberty-Eylau going to have to move around into a little bit of damage control right here. Definitely try to get a ground ball, double play ball, 2 out, so the runner on third doesn't look bad for you right here. As Robbie lays down another bunt right down the third baseline, and that's going to be bases loaded, nobody out for the Bobcats.
Just a beautiful bunt there by Robbie. I mean, you couldn't have asked for a better one. Right down the third base line. Gets Britton Pipes looking a little confused, and now we got the bases loaded.
Well, you got a runner coming from second to Britton Pipes at third on that bunt right there, so I'm not sure whether to charge it or cover the bag. Bases loaded, nobody out here for your opposing pitcher, R.J. Rue. A chance to help himself out tremendously in this ball game that's tied up right now. First pitch breaking ball comes in just a little high. 1-0. R.J. Rue hits one hard out to right field. Hagen Power's going to come in and get it. He throws it in. 2 runners trying to score. We're going to have a play at the plate. Neighbors gets rid of it. He's tagged. He's called safe at the plate. "2-0 is your score on a close play at the plate. Hard hit ball is just a single for Rue, but 2 runners do come in to score. Bases ended up loaded there with nobody out. A tough position for any ball club to be in. And there's 2 runs scored off a single.
Yeah, and R.J. Rue was not the person that you wanted to see there with the bases loaded. He puts the ball in play in a perfect place and ends up driving in 2. And now runners on the corners for Noah Bentley, who's another outstanding athlete for the Celina team, and going to look to capitalize some more.
Exactly. You heard me say it right there before that at bat, kind of like the damage control situation right there where Liberty-Eylau still got to be in here. They've got to minimize the damage that can happen in this inning. You're still sitting here with the runner in scoring position and nobody's out.
Now batting center fielder Noah Bentley.
Noah Bentley into the box for the Bobcats. WT Jones still on the mound for the Leopards. One 0 pitch. Celina crowd wanted another balk call there. Swing and strike.
Good way to come back there for WT. First pitch strike. Get ahead in the count and kind of make it your at bat.
0-1 pitch hit out to right field again. Hagen Power, a chance to make a play on it. We're going to have a guy tag from third. That run is going to score from third. And we've got 3-0 ball game here. Those runs are across the plate. They've got to be out of the minds of this Leopard defense. They've got to get off the field and back into the dugout here.
Now batting catcher Caden Mitchell.
We got a guy that left early here. Maybe not. He called safe over at third. I'm not sure what the umpires are meeting about right now. I'm not sure. What did he just call him out at third there?
No, they called him safe. I feel like the second base umpire might be the crew chief, and so they might be having to go through him, or they're asking him or whatever. For his second opinion or whatever, but it goes to the third base umpire of whether or not he's safe, which he did call him safe.
I got you.
So it is a 3-0 ball game. Runner on first, one out.
One out. Caden Mitchell, your catcher for the Bobcats, in the batter's box at the moment. Pickoff over to first. Ruwe back in time. Strike comes across the plate. 0-1 is your count to Mitchell. Pitch, swing and strike to Mitchell. Gardner's going to throw down a second. Throws just a little late on the delay steal from Ruwe. We're gonna have batter interference from Caden Mitchell. That's going to be an out. I believe the runner at first has to go back, and Caden Mitchell is the one that's out, if I am correct on that. We're talking about it here. Well, Caden Mitchell is headed to the dugout. He's going to be out.
Third baseman Jackson Rooker.
He's going to be out on batter interference on the throw down to second.
And then he'll have his courtesy come in, Preston Baker, number 20.
And that brings up to the box Jackson Rooker. Rooker reached on the base on balls his last at bat. Another pick from WT Jones. Close play over at first. But Preston Baker is back in time.
Top of the third, one-game series. It's a heated atmosphere here out here in North Lamar.
It definitely is. A little heated. Breaking ball drops in for a strike. Bringing your count to 1-1 now. Runner on first, 2 outs. 1-1 pitch misses just outside and low. Going to make your count 2-1 now. Ball bounces off the plate and then the shoulder of Garden. Baker's going to move up to second base. That's going to bring your counts to 3-1 now. The Leopards do have 2 outs right now, a chance to get out of the inning. 3-1 pitch on the way from Jones. It's going to be hit hard down the first baseline and foul. As we've got a full count with 2 outs here, man on second.
Big situation here for WT Jones. Going to look to get himself out of this inning.
Full count pitch on the way here. And it misses just high. And Rook is going to reach base on balls for the second time in the ball game. This brings up Major Brennan with runners on first and second, 2 outs here. Oh, to Brennan here. First pitch to Brennan comes across for a ball. 1-0 is your count. Ground ball hit over to third. That's going to be foul. Even in your count at 1 here.
1-1 count. WT's going to look to take control of this count. And set himself up for a good strike 3 pitch, hopefully.
Hits Brennan with a breaking ball. That's going to load the bases with 2 outs here for number 15, Kingston Hangardner, the third baseman tonight.
And it looks like we're going to see Cal take the mound.
Cal Jones will replace his younger brother, WT Jones, on the mound here in the bottom of the third inning. Cal Jones, a pitcher we've seen come in and close plenty of games, come in and relieve some this season and be a starter this season. WT Jones got to make sure that he keeps his head high right here because we've seen a lot of balls hit the short so far today.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a hot play so far to start this game, but I mean, I know that he's up to the challenge and going to be a great defender, how he knows how to be.
WT Jones has been the ace for the Leopards this season, but you've got to think with Cal Jones being a senior on this team and this game possibly being his last game as a Leopard, who else do you want to put the ball in the hands of right here?
I mean, I couldn't think of anybody better. He's going to come out here and give it his all. I think the only concern is if he did get any kind of a warm-up during the last half inning. Because, I mean, WT was going in pretty high coming into the top of this inning, and so if Fowler and them got the work in for Cal to be ready to come in this inning.
You've also got to keep in mind, WT Jones only threw 42 pitches before going out or from the mound, but he is not out of the ball game. He's just that shortstop. So really, if Cal Jones gets in trouble, you really can go right back to WT.
Yeah, I've never actually thought about it that way. I stay up late some nights.
Definitely seen a lot of playoff baseball, and that's something you got to think about going down the line right here. Cal Jones taking his warm-up pitches, looking pretty good in the warm-ups here. Going to be coming in facing Kingston Hangardner, third baseman for the Bobcats, and another great hitter in the Celina Bobcat lineup.
First baseman Kingston Aingartner.
A big thing for Cal is showing him how he can change his momentum on his pitches. That's one of the things that we've been able to see all year long and how he's been kind of dominant on the mound is the way that he changes his momentum, and we'll see if he exploits that here tonight.
First pitch from Cal Jones, breaking ball, misses off the plate, 1-0. Here's your count. Second pitch comes right across the plate, 1-1, your new count. One pitch. Jones take a step off the back of the mound. Calls time. He wants to have a word with his catcher.
Runner on second makes it a little bit more difficult to get your pitch calls in, so make sure they're on the same page.
1-1 is your count. Bases loaded, 2 outs here in the bottom of the third inning. One pitch on the way from Jones. Comes across low. That's going to move your count to 2-1 now. Two-one pitch on the way from Jones. Misses outside. It's going to be 3-1. Big pitch right here. Three-one pitch, swing and strike. Making it a full count here. We've got a full count with 2 outs and the bases loaded.
A good pitch there by Cal. Another one off the plate, kind of similar to his last one, but able to keep it in there and catch the batter's eye to get a swing and miss there.
Full count, 2 outs, and the bases are loaded. Pitch on the way, swing, hit high in the air. W.T. Jones calls for it. No, Tristan Hall does. He's going to make the catch, and that's out number 3. Celina does come across the plate 3 times there. 3-0, your new score, and as they take a break, we're going to take one as well. We'll be right back here on Game Day.
Life is busy, and we get it. The State Bank mobile app was designed to make banking more convenient for you. Check account activity, make transfers, pay bills, and manage your debit card in a snap. You can deposit checks from the convenience of your home or wherever life lands you. The State Bank app lets you organize your accounts, manage alerts, and easily email our customer service experts. Now that you have State Bank at your fingertips, you can spend more time doing what's important to you.
Your family, your bank, State Bank.
We're back live here at POS Longfield in North Lamar, where the Liberty-Eylau Leopards are taking on the Celina Bobcats. 3-0 is the score. Celina just went on top in the last half inning, scoring 3 runs. Crazy how baseball works. The half inning before Liberty-Eylau had the bases loaded did not come away with anything in that. Celina gets the bases loaded, and they come away with 3 runs in the top half of the next inning. Liberty-Eylau, go ahead, Duddy.
But if you're the Leopards here, you're in a good spot. I mean, Cal Jones leading back off. You're at the top of the lineup. You got a lot of guys to look forward to coming up here, and guys that got on base in the in the bottom of the first inning, looking to come across the second time around.
Cal Jones, your leadoff here, not a bad spot if you're the Leopards. You need base runners. You know you can get them. You got them in the last half inning. You loaded the bases up. You got to try to do that again. You got to put pressure on this Celina defense. Cal Jones lays down a push bunt. Good push bunt. Great play made. Cal Jones safe. And the leadoff bunt single. Great job by Spencer Coon coming up on that ball. Kyle Jones just rolling down the first baseline.
Yeah, I think that bunt kind of surprised Cal too. It came a lot sooner than he thought and pushed it out to second base. But I mean, got the hit and records the first hit for the Leopards.
Great push bunt right there by Cal Jones. Tristan Hall with a big job to do right here. Is the last thing you want is a quick 2-out double play. Hall squares the bunt. He pulls it back. We know Mitchell's not afraid. To back pick from behind the dish as you see him throw down the first at Cal Jones right there. Cal getting back in plenty of time.
Yeah, we were actually admiring Mitchell in in and outs of how well he does play these balls and gets them for these back picks. So he's somebody that can definitely capitalize on it for sure.
I like the quick pick right there from Ruwe. Cal Jones getting back in plenty of time there. Tristan House squaring around early and pulling back early there. Maybe see a little slash action here and get Cal Jones over to second. Cal Jones going to go take it. That one's going to get down. Cal Jones is going to third and he may score. Oh, lands foul. Couldn't have drawn it up any better than that other than the ball landing fair.
Cal Jones is going to score on that play if that ball is fair. I mean, Cal was at third by the time that Howe was at first. I mean, he had a great jump on it, a beautiful hit, just couldn't get it in fair territory.
Definitely a huge opportunity right there for the Liberty-Eylau Leopards. And I think also Cal Jones may have had the bag.
Oh, yeah.
On the steal there. Ruwe pitches to Howe. Howe's going to pop this one up right behind the base. Cal Jones retreats back to first. We've got one out, man, on first here for W.T. Jones.
And you kind of hate that for Howe. I mean, an almost huge opportunity there for him. Comes back, swings it again, and gets a pop out. But another good opportunity here for W.T. Jones to get the Leopards here on the board.
Yeah, you kind of see Howe right there trying to get the ball over the right field right there, at least on this side of the infield to get Cal over to second. First pitch to W.T. Jones misses outside, ball one. One out here, man on first for the Leopards. Ball in the dirt. Mitchell takes that one off the chest, I believe. What do we have right there? A delay of game from the catcher?
It went inside of his gear.
Ball goes inside of his gear. That is a dead ball, I believe. We're having the coach come out and have a meeting right now with the home plate umpire. We're going to have a meeting now. I do believe the second base field umpire right there is the one that came up and made the call.
He did. I mean, he's obviously going to be the one that has the best view of it, either him or the third base umpire. But I mean, that is a delay of game, out of play kind of thing, and so you do get an automatic base for it.
Big situation right there for the Leopards, because now you have a runner in scoring position, and not only just a runner, it's Cal Jones, one of the fastest guys on your team. W.T. Jones got to put this ball in play somewhere deep out in the outfield. Or really, if it touches the grass, you've got to think Cal Jones will score.
Absolutely. I mean, one of the quickest guys that we have in town, and we'll definitely use his wheels here.
2-0 pitch, catches the outside corner, moving the count to 2-1 now. One out, man on second. Breaking ball falls in for a strike there. Moving the count to 2-2 here. Two pitch on the way to Jones. Misses outside. Full count now. With one out, man on second.
Huge series between both of our starting pitchers here tonight. One looking to capitalize off the other with every pitch.
3-2 pitch on the way. W.T. Jones swings through. That's a strikeout and out number 2 for the Leopards here. 2 outs, man on second for Britton Pipes here. 0-0 to Pipes on the way. Pitch is high. That ball's going to go in the, almost in the center field. Hits off the calf muscle of Spencer Coon.
Yeah, Britton Pipes tied for one of the leaders with RBIs on the team. Gonna look to add that tier as we have a good base runner in Cal Jones.
Pipes is going to swing and miss. It will bounce off the mask of Mitchell. Cal Jones advances to third now. We've got a runner on third, 2 outs, a 1-1 count to Britton Pipes. Big opportunity for Pipes here. A single will get the job done. Cal Jones got to pay attention. If one of these balls bounces off the dish, he's got to score here. Strike 2 called. 1-2 count to Pipes.
Yeah, Mitchell definitely one of the better catchers that we've seen so far this season. So, I mean, a pass ball is usually unlikely, but, I mean, if it happens, Cal's definitely looking to take advantage.
Pipes is going to get one back out. He's got to dig down first. It's going to be bobbled. Pipes is safe, and Cal Jones is going to score. 3-1 your ball game now, as the Leopards find a way to manufacture a run. Another great job right there by Spencer Coon, charging in on these balls, but they're just dying right there in between the pitcher's mound and second bases, and it's hard for him to get to it. I mean, we saw the same thing on the bunt to third with Liberty-Eylau on defense.
And that's what's going to be the difference between this grass field and a turf field. It's moving a little bit slower to you, and you're not playing it as hard, and the runners are able to take advantage of it.
0-0 to Garden. He's going to check swing. First base umpire says yes, he did. Strike 1, 0-1 count, 2 outs, man on first for the Leopards here. Garden gets to rip that out. It's a single. To left field. Dylan Garden gets the single here with 2 outs to extend the inning. Banks is going to come in and run for Garden again, as he is your catcher tonight. Pipe stands on second base. Runners on first and second. 2 outs here for your senior center fielder, Aiden Easter.
Another big opportunity for Easter, going to look to capitalize this time around.
Aiden Easter, no stranger to big situations. He's made tons of diving plays out in center field for the Leopards. Easter just behind that one, fouling it off. You see him grimace down to the third base coach. That always means, he probably just missed it.
Yeah, that's two so far that he's gotten just missed it. And they go foul on that right side. Like we talked about earlier, capitalizing on that open field and right field will be huge for him.
0-1 to Easter. He's going to hit it out to right, but it's high and in the air. Handgardener's going to get back and make a play on the in-foul territory. That is out number 3, but not before the Liberty-Eylau Leopards scratch once. 3-1 is your new score. As they take a break, we're going to take one as well. We'll be right back here on Game Day.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
And we're back here live at POS Longfield here at North Lamar High School. Liberty-Eylau Leopards find a way to scratch one across there, Doty, in the bottom half of the inning. 3-1 is our new score here. What do they have to do to keep this thing rolling?
Just keep the bats hot and keep the pitching hot. Like we mentioned, WT and Cal both coming out and being big factors in this game. And I think if Cal gets here in trouble here, it's a next man up mentality. Who's going to come in and do what they need to. Richie Plant, Dylan Neighbors, those kind of guys are guys that you've been able to rely on all year.
First pitch breaking ball comes in just low. Pitch hit high out in the right field. And that's going to be out number one. As Hagen Power gets underneath it and making the grab. Two pitch out right there for Cal Jones here. 8 pitches total so far.
Yeah, another great way to start here for Cal.
First pitch strike to Zach Henderson. We talked about Henderson rolling this line over to Robbie all the time. Cal Jones is going to have to be a stopping force to that here. 1-1 your count. Breaking ball falls in across the plate, called ball. Two, 1 is your new count. One out here. That ball's hit hard out to left field. Looks like it's going to be foul in the corner down there. 2-2 is your new count. One out here for the Leopards.
2-2 count. Sean Robbie kind of trying to coach him up, give him a little bit of advice here. Another big at bat here for the Bobcats.
2-2 pitch on the way from Jones here. Breaking ball for a strike, 3. And that's out number 2.
Now batting left fielder Sean Robbie.
Sean Robbie, your original leadoff, steps into the box with 2 outs. Nobody on here. This will be the first time that Cal Jones sees him and he sees Cal. First pitch for a strike. 0-1 is your count. Robbie looking like a ball player all the time, stepping in the box, really covering it up. And Cal Jones comes right back across the plate. But called ball. 1-1 is your new count.
Yeah, Robbie's not afraid of that plate at all. He's ready to be hit. He's right on top of that plate, ready for anything coming across it.
And Cal Jones drops another breaking ball across the plate, called ball. 2-1 is your count now. 2 outs here. Two 1 pitch misses low. 3-1. Robbie giving the sign over to his dugout that he's sitting fastball here. 2 outs. Never want to give up a 2-out walk, but you definitely don't want to give up a 2-out double to Celina's leadoff. Swinging foul ball is going to make the count full here.
Another big momentum changer with that foul ball. Brings Cal Jones and these Leopards right back into it.
Full count here with 2 outs. Cal Jones looking for a payoff pitch. And he's not going to get it as Robbie jogs down to first base on balls. That's going to bring up power hitter R.J. Rue. Two outs, so 1 man on for the pitcher Rue here. He's going to be thrown out on a pickoff from Cal Jones. Great job by Cal Jones of getting these Liberty-Eylau Leopards off the field. 3-1 still your score. As they take a break, we're going to take one with them. We'll be right back here on Game Day.
You've spent years working hard to create your financial security. Reward yourself with a checking account designed specifically for you by a bank that shows you the outstanding level of customer service you deserve. With State Bank's Elite Checking, you can qualify for a competitive rate of interest, no monthly service fee, free checks, and superior customer service. Let State Bank be your bank for service, relationships, and living life to its fullest.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of industry-leading Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Take advantage of exceptional financing offers from your local Cub Cadet dealer today.
And we're back live here in North Lamar with Liberty-Eylau Leopards are taking on the Celina Bobcats. 3-1 is the score. Liberty-Eylau just got off the field on a crazy pick play from Cal Jones over to Dylan Neighbors. Caught the base runner asleep over there and gets the Liberty-Eylau Leopards off of the field and back in the dugout after they scratched across their first run of the ballgame.
Yeah, really threw everybody off with that pickoff move. I'd say threw off everybody except Dylan Neighbors. Dylan Neighbors doing a perfect job there, anticipating that pickoff move, and they get the batter out, and Colin Evans now steps up to put the Leopards back on the board.
Just like I said about Aiden Easter in the last inning, guy not a stranger to big moments. Colin Evans, a walk-off here in these playoffs. I was at that game. Huge moment for these Leopards and huge moment for Colin Evans, and I'm sure he's looking to do something of that sort here tonight. Yeah,
and these are the kind of opportunities where you're going to see big-time players make big-time plays. You expect nothing less from this team, and that's what Liberty-Eylau teaches all year long.
First pitch breaking ball comes across for a strike to Colin Evans here. 0-1 is the count in the bottom of the fourth. Second pitch strike as well makes it a quick 0-2 as Rue gets ahead of Evans here. Evans going to have to cover it up and fight his way back into this count. 2-1 misses outside. One-two your count here. Breaking ball comes across high. Evens the count here at 2. Evans falling behind 0-2, working his way back into the count here. Still got to cover it up as Rue is a spot-up pitcher. And that was going to be a called strike 3. As Colin Evans walks back to the dugout, Dylan Neighbors takes the bat out of his hand and steps into the batter's box. 0-0 to Neighbors here. He's going to hit that one out to shortstop. He's got to get down the line. Throw over to first, and that's going to be out number 2.
Now batting designated hitter Maddox Moore.
Maddox Moore steps into the batter's box for the Leopards. 2 outs here, nobody on. First pitch comes across high. 1-0.
Maddox Moore hadn't had a whole lot of at-bats this year, only 29, being being a freshman, but has come in and played a pivotal role as a DH, batting over 300.
That pitch right there coming across low, ball 2. Great at the DH spot. We've seen him play a little second base this year, a little first base as well. Just kind of being that Swiss Army knife on the infield when the Leopards needed him this year.
Yeah, a young athlete that's definitely going to try and make his name known as the years go by. Older brother who left a huge legacy here at Liberty-Eylau, and going to definitely look to step in those footprints or maybe make him even bigger.
Exactly. He sits here in a 3-0 count, chance to be a big base runner and extend the inning for the Leopards here. As that pitch comes across the plate, 3-1, your new count for Moore. 3-1 to Moore, comes across low, and that's ball 4. Fastball at the knees. It's not a strike in this ball game, Doty, and I think that's going to be a big factor moving forward in these late innings.
It's going to be a huge factor, but a big thing that is important is that they're being called on both ends.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, not having one side be more upset than the other.
I didn't know if there was a biker rally going on behind us or what was happening right there. But
apparently it's a boating convention.
We are going to have a runner for Maddox Moore, and it's going to be J.D. Davis of the Leopards. Davis, a lot of speed. We see him ripping and running up and down the basketball court for the Leopards in the fall, or I guess in the winter, and now we see him out here on the base paths for them in the spring.
Yeah, another speedy athlete that's going to look to capitalize on these base paths, and Cal Jones, maybe not a bunt situation with 2 outs, but they look to advance him for sure.
Ball bounces into the chest protector again of Mitchell. He gets it out quick enough to not get the call. They want Cal to ask the umpire if it happened again, but no one's saying anything. That would be wild if it happened, if it really did happen twice in one game. A dead ball situation. Pitch number 2 misses outside. 2-0.
And I will say that Mitchell is making it a little bit tougher for the umpire in his job. He does a great job of framing these pitches. Definitely has a lot of talent behind the dish, and makes it difficult for Blue.
2-0 breaking ball comes across for a strike. 2-1 is your new count now. Davis staying close to the bag over at first, as Ruwe does have a quick pickoff move over there.
And if you see Cal, he's frustrated after that pitch. He knew that was the one that he wanted, and he's waiting on something else, but he's going to look to capitalize on this pitch.
And there it was, kind of in the same spot, just a little bit harder and a little bit straighter there, as that one was a fastball instead of the breaking ball. Cal Jones fouls it off to the backstop. 2-2, your new count, 2 outs and a runner on first for the Leopards.
Cal gets his sign from Coach Fowler, and what he wants to do this play and getting this ball in play.
2 strikes, 2 outs, man on first. Cal Jones hits one hard down the line. It's going to be foul. And J.D. Davis was already rounding second before that ball even had a chance to get out of the stadium here. So you got to think on anything in the outfield, he's going to at least be on third here. But
yeah, I mean,
a hard hit ball, he's going home.
2-out situation, you can be running. I mean, a hit and run situation there is what I'm guessing the call was.
Still 2-2 here, 2 outs. Cal Jones swings through one for strike number 3, and that is out number 3 of the inning. We're still here at 3-1. As they take a break, we're going to take one with them. We'll be right back here on Game Day.
You've spent years working hard to create your financial security. Reward yourself with a checking account designed specifically for you by a bank that shows you the outstanding level of customer service you deserve. With State Bank's Elite Checking, you can qualify for a competitive rate of interest, no monthly service fee, free checks, and superior customer service. Let State Bank be your bank for service, relationships, and living life to its fullest.
And we're back live as RJ Ruay hits one up the gap. WT Jones gets to it, not able to keep it on the infield. Ruay's going to take a big turnaround first, but he heads back. And that's going to be a leadoff single from opposing pitcher RJ Ruay. And that brings up Noah Bentley out in center field tonight.
Yeah, RJ Ruay, another opportunity to come up to bat after that pickoff move to end the the top of the fourth, I should say. And so comes in first pitch and puts it in play to get on base.
Cal Jones does another pickoff move right over at Ruay. Another one. Close plays at first. 0-0 pitch to Bentley. Breaking ball falls in for a strike. 0-1, your new count. Nobody out, man on first for the Bobcats. Another pickoff move from Cal Jones. Ruay able to get back in underneath the tag. 0-1 pitch. It's going to be hit up high in the air. Garden has a chance to make a play on it, and he will. Also able to whip around and keep Ruay at first base there. One out, man on first here. Catcher Caden Mitchell called out on a batter's interference his last time up.
Yeah, a big turning point in that inning for the Leopards, and so Mitchell going to kind of rebound here and see what he can do for this Bobcats offense.
One out, Cal Jones and the Leopards definitely looking for a ground ball here. Inside pitch, Ruay still going to go. WT Jones gets there, can't get the ball. Great delayed steal right there from Ruay, if you can call it that.
Yeah, I think WT was a little bit late getting over, thinking Dylan was struggling with the pitch. And RJ was definitely late for sure. But able to get in just in time.
Garden having to throw over the top of Mitchell right there again. Mitchell definitely does a great job of staying and having his box. You know, that is his box when he's up at bat. And making Garden work around him. Unfortunately, last time up, it worked against him. But right there, I think it might have just saved him a base runner. 1-0 is your count here. Ground ball right back to Cal Jones. Ruay still going to go to third. Neighbors not able to get the ball out of his glove. And that's going to be 2 outs with a man on third here for the Bobcats. Cal Jones looking over and freezing Ruay in his tracks, but Ruay still able to advance to third there. Another example of the great base running that we've seen from these Bobcats throughout the playoffs.
Yeah, and you might have think Cal probably could have held on to it a little bit longer and done the transfer over to the Neighbors quicker to keep RJ over there. But, nonetheless, 2 outs. Another opportunity here.
Call time in the middle of Cal Jones' pitch there. He went ahead and threw it. Goes back to the backstop. 0-0 still your count. Ground ball hit the pipes here. He's got to play it well. Rooker's got speed. He throws it over. Neighbors able to make the catch, and that's out number 3. Great job by Neighbors of picking that out of the dirt right there and stopping a run right from Celina there. As they take a break, we're going to take one with them. We'll be right back here on Game Day.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
And we're back live here at POS Long Field in North Lamar at North Lamar High School. The Liberty-Eylau Leopards trail the Celina Bobcats 3-1. Bottom of the fifth inning coming up here. Celina going with a new arm on the mound. Noah Bentley, starting center fielder tonight, is on the bump. We talked about this on the way up here as well, Doty. Same thing goes for Bentley as it went for Ruwe to these Leopards. Make him throw all of his pitches, get that pitch count up there, and see where the chips fall, I believe. We're watching Bentley right now in warm-ups. He's had a little bit of trouble finding the zone. That doesn't always happen once the batter steps into the box, but you've got to go up there if you're Tristan Howell and make him throw you strikes here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, a bunch of personnel moves here for the Bobcats, and it's a matter of how the Leopards can capitalize on it. I've said multiple times that Bentley might be a better closer than he is a starter, and so I want to see how he reacts to this situation here. 3-1 game, bottom of the fifth.
Tristan Howell stepping into the plate. The Liberty-Eylau Leopards have number 2, 3, and 4 coming up for them in this inning. They've got to try to get something out of this. First pitch comes across for a strike. Like I said, the warm-ups don't always translate over. Pitch number 2 hit over the head of the first baseman. It's fair, and it's going to go to the corner. Hall rounds. And he's going to end up on first with a leadoff single as he cranks it to the dugout right there. Now you got a man on first, nobody out for W.T. Jones. 407, 37 hits, 35 RBIs, and 15 extra base hits on the season.
Yeah, we saw a similar play there from Howe a few innings ago. Just barely foul would have scored Cal, but he's able to do it this time, put the ball in play, and becomes a base runner for W.T. Jones.
Pickoff move over to Howe. At first, he does get back in underneath the tag. Probably a little bit closer than Coach Rushing would have liked it. 0-0 count to W.T. Jones here. First pitch comes in low. 1-0 your count now. Runner on first, nobody out here. Tristan Howell, we talked about in his first at bat, looked like he was trying to hit balls over the right field, and he gets one to land fair right there. Breaking ball comes in low, 2-0 to W.T. Jones right now.
A great job of play discipline so far from these Leopards. Noah Bentley coming in, kind of struggling, like we talked about, capitalizing where they need to.
2-0 pitch. Inside, ball 3 to W.T. Jones here. Obviously, you got to think the take is on here for W.T. Jones. Noah Bentley's got to come at him here. And he will. Making the count 3-1 on the outside corner fastball. W.T. Jones still way ahead right here.
Yeah, I mean, you get 3 of them for a reason. A lot of times you're going to take there, but now 3-1 count. Ball's still in his court.
Howell's on the move. W.T. Jones swings through it. That's going to be strike 2, making it a full count here, but Howell does get the bag. Runner on second, nobody out here for W.T. Jones and the Liberty-Eylau Leopards. 3-2 pitch on the way to Jones. Jones swings. Foul ball into the glove of Mitchell. That's going to be out number 1.
Now batting third baseman Britton Pipes.
Pipe steps into the batter's box. Runner on second. One out here. Pipes gets the bunt down. It's going to be a hard play. Second baseman's got to cover first. Pipes on the move. He gets there. No, he's called out. Great bunt and great hustle down the first baseline by Pipes. Celina makes a great play.
Catcher Dylan Garden.
That's going to be one of the better bunts that you see all year long. And, I mean, just another great play. But, I mean, he does his job. He moves Howell over and puts another base runner 90 feet closer.
Unfortunately, it comes with 2 outs here. Garden's got a huge, huge job to do. He's got to get a ball in play, and he's got to be safe for this run to score. Mitchell doing a great job of not letting that low breaking ball go to the backstop. You got to think Tristan Howell would have crossed the plate, making this a 1-run ball game. Another pitch in the dirt, stopped by Mitchell. 2-0 is your score. Pitch falls in for strikes. 2-1. Pitch comes high and inside, making it 3-1 here to Garden. Huge opportunity right here for the Liberty-Eylau Leopards with a run standing just 90 feet away from the plate right now. 3-1 breaking ball falls in for a strike. Full count, 2 outs, man on third base. Garden fouls one out of play. Keeping the count at 3-2. Great job of fighting that pitch off.
Huge moment here for the senior catcher, Dylan Garden. Looking to do anything he can here to help his team out.
3-2 pitch on the way to Garden here. And it's another foul ball. Garden doing a great job of staying alive here. Garden right here with a chance to bring his team within 1 point. And he's going to get a swing and a miss here. Mitchell's got to make the throw down to first. He lobs it over his head, and that's going to be out number 3. And Celina gets out of the inning unscathed. As they take a break, we're going to take one with them. We'll be right back here on Game Day. And we're back here, top of the 6th inning. Liberty-Eylau still trailing the Celina Bobcats 3-1. Liberty-Eylau with a few chances to scratch a couple more runs across in these last couple of innings, just not able to get the runners in. Had a man on third, had the bases loaded a couple of times, and had runners on first and second, all while the inning ended for the Leopard offense. Definitely something that they're going to want to change here in these last couple of innings here if they want to get out of this thing and with a trip to Austin.
Yeah, absolutely. And coming up in the bottom of the sixth, they'll have Easter Evans Neighbors who'll come in and be significant pieces in that middle of the lineup to help them return to the top of the lineup and allow more base runners. We've talked about it all year, but a big thing about Liberty-Eylau is getting as many at-bats as possible. The more the at-bats they're able to get, the better that they are as a team.
First pitch to Robbie. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1 is the way Cal Jones starts the inning off. Swinging strike number 2. 0-2 now. Oh-2 breaking ball misses just high.
Ball comes in a little low. Make the count 2-2.
Big 2-2 pitch right here for Jones and the Leopards. Two pitch misses. We've got a full count here.
And the last pitch, Cal kind of changed his momentum a little bit, kind of did more of a quick pitch. See what he does this time.
Great pitch right there by Cal Jones, but even a great piece of hitting right there done by Connor Robbie.
Now batting Kingston Hangartner.
Well, that wasn't either one of the Robbies. It was actually Major Brinya.
Hadn't quite made it to that part of the lineup yet.
Kingston Hangartner steps into the batter's box as Cal Jones picks off over to first.
Yeah, trying to do another one of those subtle pickoff moves during as the next batter gets ready in the at-bat.
High flat foul ball. Looks like it's going to go out of play over behind the Celina dugout. 0-1 is your count to Hangartner here. Oh, 1 pitch on the way. Quick pick over to first. Brinyon gets back, no problem there. Oh, 1 breaking ball falls in for a strike, makes it 0-2 now. Cal Jones way ahead in the count.
Good spot here for Cal. Don't necessarily have to show your best pitch, but just a good one.
Gets a ground ball from Hangartner. W.T. Jones charges it, gets over Howe to first, and they're going to get it. Double play ball. Great job right there of W.T. Jones getting it over to Howe. Howe getting out of his glove quickly over to Neighbors. Great play from the Liberty-Eylau Leopards. There's 2 outs and nobody on here.
And that's why you practice those in and outs before every game. It's for moments like those, a perfect sequence there from WT to Howe to Neighbors, and you get the double play.
Connor Robbie actually steps into the box this time with 2 outs and nobody on for the Bobcats. That's going to be a first pitch breaking ball for a strike. 0-1 is your count. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. That breaking ball will miss, tying the count up at 1s here. Breaking ball comes in low. 2-1 is your count.
Two-one count, nothing to get discouraged about. Yet still
Another ground ball. Pipes is going to dive and get that one. It bounces off his glove and skates away. Almost looks like W.T. Jones was coming up to make that play. Great effort right there from Pipes to dive and lay out and try to keep that ball on the infield.
And those balls between third and short are always going to be the toughest ones because your shortstop always feels like he has the ability to make that play, I should say. But your third baseman is technically supposed to get it because they have the better arm angle on that one. Because Pipes has to dive, you kind of would rely more on WT to stand up and get that out.
0-0 pitch to Henderson. Comes in high. 1-0 is your count now. 2 outs, runner on first for the Bobcats. Second pitch comes in high. 2-0 is your count now. You don't want to let that play right there at third be a momentum killer for your inning. As the Leopards are still in control right now.
And I think a big thing for Pipes there was keeping it in the infield, not letting him potentially get extra bases out of him with his speed.
Ground ball hit to Howe. He's going to scoop it up, flip it to Neighbors, and that's going to be out number 3. As Liberty-Eylau gets out of this one unscathed. As they take a small break, we're going to take one with them. We'll be right back here on Game Day.
You've spent years working hard to create your financial security. Reward yourself with a checking account designed specifically for you by a bank that shows you the outstanding level of customer service you deserve. With State Bank's Elite Checking, you can qualify for a competitive rate of interest, no monthly service fee, free checks, and superior customer service. Let State Bank be your bank for service, relationships, and living life to its fullest.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of industry-leading Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Take advantage of exceptional financing offers from your local Cub Cadet dealer today.
And we're back here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Aiden Easter, your leadoff man for the Leopards. Noah Bentley still on the bump for the Bobcats here. If you're a Liberty-Eylau Leopard, you just got to be thinking base runner, base runner, base runner right now. How do I become a base runner? How do I get on base? How do I move my guys around?
Yeah, and we talked about it that previous inning of continuing to get on base and allowing others the opportunity at bat in these big scenarios. All of these guys have the capability of making something big happen at the plate. And it's a matter of letting them have that opportunity.
0-0 to Easter, called strike 1, making the count 0-1 now. Easter hits one right back up the box. And that's going to be a leadoff single from Aiden Easter here.
Now batting left fielder Colin Evans.
Colin Evans steps up to the box. Nobody out, one man on here.
And there it is from the get-go. I mean, Aiden Easter, second pitch, puts the ball in play, becomes a base runner, and allow Colin Evans, batting over 300 so far this year, to make something big happen.
First pitch to Evans misses. One-0 pitch on the way from Evans now. He swings and a miss. 1-1 is your count. One pitch on the way. And the miss is low. 2-1 is your count. 1 on, nobody out here for the Leopards. Pickoff move over at Easter. He's back in plenty of time. Still 2-1 now, nobody out. Colin Evans digs back into the batter's box. That ball bounces off the plate. 31 is the count right now to Colin Evans. Big at bat right here for the Leopards. Big couple of pitches right here from Noah Bentley, as he's got no room for error. Three-one pitch on the way. We've got movement. It's going to be ball 4. There's runners on first and second. Nobody out. Dylan Neighbors, your first baseman, steps into the batter's box in a huge opportunity here.
Absolutely. I mean, Colin Evans right there. A beautiful execution of plate discipline, knowing that the moment's bigger than he is in that situation, not swinging at anything that he wouldn't normally swing at, and becoming a base runner in a huge situation for Dylan Neighbors here.
Nobody out, 2 men on for the Leopards here. Oh, the Neighbors on the way. He squares around the bunt. It's low.
Yeah, ball 5, let's go.
Makes the count 1-0 to Neighbors. Celina has a bunt coverage on right here. As you saw a lot of movement right there from the guys in orange.
Oh, yeah, a whole lot of movement. First baseman ready to charge in. Second baseman ready to attack first base. They definitely know what they're doing in this situation and have practiced it multiple times.
1-0 is your count. Nobody out. 2 men on for the Leopards here. Neighbor squares around the bunt. Pulls it back. That ball's going to go to the backstop. No double play ball. No force out there for the Bobcats right now. Runners on second and third. Nobody out for first baseman Neighbors. We're going to have a mound visit right here from Coach McCartney of the Bobcats. You do have the same situation I talked about with WT and Cal Jones. If things go super south right here for the Bobcats, Ruway's just standing out there in right field. He can come back in.
Absolutely. I mean, if they need to capitalize on that opportunity, they absolutely will. But, I mean, it definitely feels like a huge momentum shift in the way of Liberty-Eylau here. Everybody up on their feet as far as on this Leopard side, and they're excited for this Leopard team. Big
opportunity right here for the Liberty-Eylau Leopards. You've got to stay within yourself right here if you're Dylan Neighbors. Nothing out of the ordinary. You don't have to swing out of your shoes. You don't have to do anything crazy right here. You still got runners on second and third, and nobody's out. Put that thing somewhere out there in the outfield and let the rest fall where it may.
And it's just coming back to fundamentals, something that they practice every single day at practice, teaching them everything that they've known to start baseball here.
Play discipline still huge here as we're in a 2-0 count. 2-0 pitch to Neighbors, falls in. 2-1 now.
And I don't hate that take from Dylan. I mean, 6 balls in a row there from Bentley.
2-1 pitch to Neighbors. It's going to be low, making the count 3-1. And like you said before, Dodie, that last strike was a breaking ball. And I don't think in this situation a 2-0 breaking ball is the pitch you want to be trying to slap out there.
No, they're definitely sitting fastball. He knows the opportunity that's among him, a lot of space in between center and right to poke something through and score both of those runs.
3-1 is your count. You got to think Bentley's coming right at you right here, but you've also got to stay smart. And that's ball 4. Bases loaded, nobody out. Maddox Moore, a freshman, put in probably the biggest situation, not even probably, this is definitely the biggest situation of his career up to this point. What a way to start your legacy off at Liberty-Eylau than to do it right here in the playoffs.
We talked about footprints to follow. I mean, these would be the huge footprints to step over them. I mean, sending your team to a state championship run possibly, and scoring some extra runs here would be huge.
Right here, if you're Maddox Moore, you've got to think back to all the long season, the long practices, the long days at BP. Coach Fowler, Coach Rushing, Coach Fowler, Coach Jones drilling into these guys, base hits. What do you do in situational baseball? It's all coming out right here in this fifth round of the playoffs.
Yeah, huge thing there, and I think we're going to see a courtesy runner of Zyvan Banks come in for Dylan Neighbors. And I wonder if we're going to see him kind of close out maybe the seventh inning.
Yeah, Neighbors probably going to get his arm warm, but they've got to score these runs here first, and Maddox Moore is up at the plate. First pitch inside, ball one to Maddox Moore. And you got to think about Cal Jones, your leadoff, standing on deck right now. You got to get something good right here. Second pitch misses outside, and it's 2-0.
And if I'm the Leopards here, I love my base runners. Aiden Easter, Colin Evans, and Zyvan Banks are huge base runners in this situation.
2-0 count on the way. 2-0 pitch, call strike. You're sitting 2-1 now.
Yeah.
Maddox Moore looking for something that he can drive. Nowhere to put him, so you know Bentley's got to come to you here. Maddox Moore fouls one to the backstop there. Right here, right now. If you're Maddox Moore, you've got to turn it on. 2-2 is the count. Nobody out. Bases loaded for the Liberty-Eylau Leopards here. We're in the bottom of the sixth. 2-2 pitch. And Moore swings through it. That's going to be one out. Bases loaded. Cal Jones coming up to the batter's box.
Big time player, big time opportunity. He's going to look to capitalize off of some mistakes earlier in this game.
Exactly. These Leopards have looked to Cal Jones in many situations to come through for him right here, and no one's putting more pressure on themselves than Cal Jones in this spot. First pitch, breaking ball comes across high.
Coming in with that 423 average, he's definitely has the ability to put that ball in play and make something big happen for the Leopards.
1-0 pitch, foul to the backstop, making the count 1-1 down. I said it when he came in the pitch, Doty, and I'll say it again here. If you're the Leopards and you're drawing up the way you want things to happen in a big situation, who other than your senior, Cal Jones, to come up?
Yeah, definitely a huge leader on this team, a driving force behind this team all year.
1-1 pitch comes in and catches the black. Strike number 2. 1-2, your new count. Cal Jones got it protected here. Breaking ball fouled off over the backstop. Cal Jones staying alive here. Mitchell goes up to have a conversation with Bentley here. Huge, huge pitch right here for Noah Bentley and the Bobcats. Huge at bat right here for Cal Jones and these Liberty-Eylau Leopards.
And the huge thing that I noticed there was a big father-son moment right there. Coach Jones came over and talked to his son like he has been all his life. This is a huge opportunity for him, and he wants to relax and focus in this moment.
1-2 pitch on the way to Jones. Comes across low. We're tied up at 2s here. Jones chokes up here. 2-2 pitch on the way. 1 out, bases juiced for the Leopards. Cal Jones check swing. He did not go. That's going to make the count full here. Full count. Bases loaded. 1 out for the Liberty-Eylau Leopards here in the bottom of the 6th inning, and Cal Jones is up to bat.
We think that there can't be a bigger situation, and then a bigger situation happens, Nick.
Base hit or ball 4 right here on this next pitch. Either way, the Leopards have to make something happen right here. And that's going to be ball 4, and we've got a 1-run ball game. Nobody out. Oh, we have one out. I'm sorry, one out. The umpire has something to say about the celebration of Cal Jones there. Only one out here. Tristan Howe up to bat. We've got a one-run ball game here. It's 3-2, folks. Liberty-Eylau still bases loaded. Tristan Howe, your two-hole. 327 on the year. 22 RBIs, looking to make it 23 right here. And that's ball number 1 on the first pitch. 1-0, your new count. Pitch number 2 comes inside but called strike. One pitch on the way to Howe here. He's gonna foul it off to the backstop.
Relax, three.
1-2 is your count. Bases loaded with just one out here. That's going to be ball number 2. We're all tied up at 2s here. Two pitch comes in low. We got another full count.
And we talk about personalities on this team. Tristan Howe wants this more than anybody else. He's been dying for this moment. He loves this game more than anything. And he's going to make this moment count.
Full count, 3-2, 1 out. Bases loaded for the Leopards here. 3-2 pitch on the way. Tristan Howe's going to hit it out there. It stays. Oh, it goes foul. Just foul there. Ooh. As Colin Evans comes across the plate. He's got to go back to third. We've still got a one-run ball game here. Full count, 1 out. Bases loaded for the Leopards.
I don't know how much it costs to be here. I got here first.
Tristan Howe steps back into the box. Full count. Bases loaded, just 1 out in the bottom of the 6th inning here. Howe's going to get it over the first baseman. They're going to score 1. Zaven's going to come in. We're going to have a play at the plate. Liberty-Eyelou's up by 1. Liberty-Eyelou's up by 1. Liberty-Eylau up by 1. Still 1 out with W.T. Jones coming up to the plate here. This place is going crazy. There's not one Liberty-Eylau fan in their seats. W.T. Jones steps into the batter's box. We've got runners on first and third, just 1 out here.
A huge play there by Tristan Howe.
We've talked about this Leopard lineup all season. If you go back and watch the interviews with Coach Fowler, the interviews with Cal, WT, all these players, they talked about how scrappy this lineup was and how they fight to the very last out of every ball game. The Leopards have scratched their way back into this ball game, and they're up by 1, 4-3. There's only 1 out here. They still got some work to do, Dodie.
I don't know how you can't have chills watching this game.
If you love baseball, this is the place for you. W.T. Jones squares around the bunt. He's going to pull it back, and that's ball 1.
Wait.
Runners on first and third. 1 out. 1-0 count here to W.T. Jones. One 1-0 pitch. 1 out, runners on first and third. W.T. Jones squares around the bunt. He pulls it back. That's going to be called strike 1. W.T. Jones here would love nothing more than to hit this ball a mile and send this Liberty-Eylau crowd back into hysteria. As he calls and takes time there. We've got a 1-1 count here, 1 out, runners on first and third for the Leopards here. W.T. Jones squares around the bunt again, pulls it back. Tristan Howe's going to move up to second base. There's runners in scoring position, 2 of them for the Leopards. Double play ball, and the force is out of the question for the Celina Bobcats right now.
And that kind of changes the game plan a little bit more.
If
he is bunting, where is he bunting to now?
2-1 pitch hit. W.T. Jones says it hits him in the elbow. Coach Fowler says get back in there and hit this thing out of the park. We're going to have a talk right here between Coach Jones and W.T. Jones right here.
Another huge father-son moment there between Coach Jones and W.T.
I think the umpire is just telling Coach Fowler that counted as a visit. 3-1 count to W.T. Jones. He hits it high and deep. Center fielder chasing it. He's going to catch it, but runners are going to advance. Cal Jones will come in to score, and the Leopards are up 2. 5-3 is your new score, and Tristan Howe standing on third. Britton Pipes comes up in a crucial moment in the ball game for the Leopards as he can put a 3-run gap in between them and the Bobcats here going into the top of the 7th.
Yeah, Britton was the one that brought in the first run in this game for the Leopards, and look to hopefully be another one right here.
Pipes right there fighting that one off. Looked like he may have been sitting on breaking ball right there and just had to go ahead and fight it once he started to swing. 0-1 is your count. 2 outs here. Runner on third for the Leopards.
We talked about it with Ruwe of kind of seeing all that arsenal. They've seen Bentley now, and they know what they're sitting on, each batter.
0-1 pitch misses outside. 1-1 now to Pipes. Pipes fouls one off to the backstop. One-two pitch on the way to Pipes here. Runner on third. 2 outs for the Leopards. And Pipes goes upstairs and gets struck out. That's going to be a 3rd out, but Liberty-Eylau takes the lead in this ball game. 5-3 is your score heading to the top of the 7th. As they take a break, we'll take one with them, and we'll be right back here on Game Day. We're back live here in the top of the 7th inning, where the Liberty-Eylau Leopards are potentially 3 outs away from taking a trip to Austin. Cal Jones is still up on the bump for the Leopards. Leadoff hitter Sean Robbie is going to be the first one in the batter's box for the Bobcats. We just talked about it last inning when things got big and moments got bright for the Leopards. The right guys were up. We've got to say the same thing right here for Celina. The moment's big. This is the biggest inning of their season so far, and they've got their lead up. Sean Robbie starting it off.
Absolutely. Here. They start 1, 2, 3. Robbie, Ruwe, Bentley. And Bentley being that 3rd guy, able to possibly fix what he started there.
Breaking ball comes in high And over the head of Robbie there, ball one. Cal Jones asked for a new ball.
And somebody just commented, LE kids play with a lot of heart, and that's so true. You see so much passion and energy put into this game, and I think it starts with their leader who's on the mound right now.
Strike one from Cal Jones, making the count 1-1, and you're exactly right, Doty. Like I said, we've talked about this all year from this Liberty-Eylau lineup and definitely from their defensive play. Breaking ball falls across the plate. Called ball. That's going to make the count 2-1 right now. Two-one pitch misses low and outside. That makes it 3-1 here. Robbie not the guy you want to put on base.
No, you've got to keep him off the base pass here. He's a huge guy, and
that's going to be strike number 2. We've got a full count here. A perfect start to the inning to put Robbie back in the dugout for Cal Jones right here.
Yeah, any out is a good out right now.
3-2 pitch misses just outside. That's going to be a base on balls for Sean Robbie. And there's one runner on, nobody out for your starting pitcher tonight, RJ Rue.
A dangerous guy to have on base and a dangerous guy to have up to plate right now. This defense is going to be looking to do what they did earlier in the game and hopefully turn 2.
Robbie picked off once in this game, probably going to have a little closer lead here. That's going to be a hard hit ball out to left field as Robbie rounds second. There's runners on first and second, nobody out here for the Leopards. Just a little Texas leaguer over shortstop right there.
Now batting Noah Bentley.
Noah Bentley, your current pitcher for the Bobcats, steps into the box. 2 men on, nobody out here. Bentley going to try to lift something out of the infield right here. Cal Jones wants a ground ball. Oh, to Bentley. He squares around the bunt. He's going to get it down. It's going to go foul. Oh, 1 is your count to Bentley here. Nobody wants to start something up for the Bobcats more than Bentley, as these runs that are on the board for the Leopards are his.
Yeah, you wouldn't have expected Noah Bentley squaring up to bunt right there, but him being a team player, doing what he needs to do to advance these runners and allow more people up to base to score these runs.
And that's going to make the count 0-2. Cal Jones way ahead of Noah Bentley right here.
You're able to control the zone here now and kind of get the batter guessing in this tough situation with their back against the wall.
0-2 pitch on the way from Jones to Bentley here. Ground ball hit up the middle. W.T. Jones fields it. They get one over the first. It goes over the head. Play at the plate. Celina is going to score a run. And the score is 5-4 now. Just one out as Hall throws the ball over the head of Neighbors, having a conversation with the middle infield umpire saying that Rue took him out there. One out here. 5-4 is your score. A ground ball still gets the Leopards out of here. A guy who's kind of struggling at the plate tonight, Caden Mitchell, is up to bat. And you can't forget about him.
No, not at all. Caden Mitchell, another big-time player that we've praised all game. He comes in batting as your 4-hole, and he's definitely a big part of this lineup no matter what.
0-0 pitch to Mitchell here. Falls in for strike 1. Pickoff move over to first. Another one right back at him. Safe. There's one out here. 0-1 is your count. Breaking ball falls in. Umpire pulled up like he wanted to ring him there.
That was a tough one in the top corner of the zone. Another pickoff move there by Cal.
Cal Jones thought he got him there. One is your count here.
1 out's a big thing here for the Leopards.
Got a fly ball, gonna be fouling out of play here, making the count 1-2 with 1 out.
Hey, we need a ground ball to WT Jones. Ground ball to WT Jones.
1-2 is your count, 1 out here. Man on first for the Bobcats. Cal Jones takes the rubber here. The count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch misses just off the plate. It's going to tie it up here at 2s.
And that's a good pitch. It moves the batter's eye. Keeps them guessing for different things that you have in your arsenal. A 1-2 pitch, you had more leeway than any other pitch.
2-2 here on the way. And it falls in just a little outside, making it 3-2. Good looking pitch right there. Garden framing it and freezing it there for the umpire to see. Couldn't get the call. Full count here, 1 out. Full count, 1 out. Runner on first here. Cal Jones is going to get a pop-up. Aiden Easter runs in underneath it. That's going to be out number 2. And that's going to bring up Jackson Rooker to the plate with 2 outs and a man on first base.
Jackson Rooker, a big-time player in the last series that he was in, and he's gonna hope to keep the Celina season alive for his team.
Coach Fowler just told Dylan Gardner if that runner goes, throw him out. Breaking ball just off the plate. 1-0 is the count. 2 outs here. Man on first. Swing and strike 1. And we're tied up here at 1s.
A beautiful breaking ball there. It's been something that's been getting Celina all night.
1-1 pitch from Cal Jones. He goes back to the pick move. Bentley in time. 1-1 is your count. 2 outs here. Man on first. Pitch on the way from Jones. Breaking ball comes across just a little high and outside. 2-1 is your count. The Liberty-Eylau fans are on their feet. The Leopards need 1 out to end this ball game. 2-1 is your count. Two-1 pitch hit hard to Howe. He feels it, flips it over to Neighbors, and that's ball game. The Liberty-Eylau Leopards are going to state. The Liberty-Eylau Leopards are going to state as they make a dog pile in the middle of the field. The Liberty-Eylau Leopards take down Celina, the powerhouse, the juggernaut of this side of the bracket, and they do it in a 1-game series. This offense has never wavered. This defense has never folded. Shout out to Coach Fowler, Coach Jones, and Coach Rushing for having this team ready to play as they knock off one of the biggest, best teams in the state of Texas right here on Texarkana Game Day. On the call with you tonight is Nick Reed. In the booth with me is my main man, Zach Doty. On the camera, Donovan Brown, and always behind the computer, the one and only Mr. Cam Sullivan. We are Texarkana Game Day, and we'll see